Was I cheated on? Feel like I'm going crazy? Hi everyone, I'll try to keep this short. IF19. Have been with my boyfriend M24 almost 3 years. Although yes, we had ups and downs ultimately, I was so in love and truly saw my whole future planned out with this person. I know this sounds stupid and some of his family and friends don't believe me. But a few days ago, I genuinely got a gut feeling that something was off between the stories he told me about his ex. I wish I had more of an explanation behind why I snooped, but I really just had intuition I couldn't shake. I snooped through their messages while he was at work and discovered that they were still romantically involved the first week after my boyfriend. And I had started officially dating. Important to note that this relationship with his ex was solely an online relationship. They didn't ever meet in person, but this person was his official girlfriend. I confronted him when he got back, and he admitted to it, and I broke up with him. Well, I wasn't able to leave and go to my place until a few days later, because we got snowed in together. During these few days, I agreed to try to see if I could give him a second chance eventually, and I listened to his side of the story. His side of the story, he claims that he never really had feelings for this person, but that he was just looking for someone to talk to. He attempted to end things a couple months prior to the messages that I found, which would also be a couple months prior to when he and I started dating, but he didn't really make it a clear end. My understanding is that he just said if this person didn't show up more for him, he wasn't going to be able to show up anymore either. They then didn't speak for a couple months, but she reached back out to him, calling him baby, a week before he and I started dating. He did not shut it down, but he did not necessarily flirt back. When the main conversation happened after he and I were together, she was the one flirting and calling him my man, and calling him pretty boy and referring to him as her boyfriend. Although he didn't directly flirt back, he kept talking to her. My perspective is that he egged it on a little bit. She said she was gonna bite him, and his response was, "Oh yeah, how hard?" But he, a couple sentences later, said, "My dog bites me pretty hard," which was his way of steering the conversation away from flirting. He says he knew it was wrong, but he didn't think it was cheating since he didn't flirt, and since he didn't view himself as being in a relationship with this person anymore. He was too scared to call it off, so he just went along with it, hoping it would end. They didn't talk again after that conversation, but he reached out a year and a half later to update her on his life. She never responded. His initial reason for this was that he thought she was dead, but when Elle asked why he thought that, he had no actual reason to think it. There weren't any signs or reasons. Part 2 posted.